My name is Juwon Williams, and I'm going to give a little background about myself. I was born and raised in Italy, and then I moved up to England when I was 18. And I came mainly because I wanted for education reason. I went to North Trent University, but studied media communication society. And yeah, and this is just a little bit about me. What motivated me is because I always wanted to have a career change. In my previous job, before becoming a software tester, I was working at Amazon as an executive customer relations. So I was mainly in the customer service department. I wanted to have a change in my career in terms for long term and to have a rewarding career too as well. And I wanted to put a step into the tech world and then had friends and that told me that is a very rewarding career. So that's the main reason I was looking something um, specifically as a tester analyst. My first step looking into tech, it was first of all the pay, because obviously if you the condition of living, and about but also if I would enjoy the job and the nature of the job, if would it be suitable for me, if something I could do or something I could pick up quite quickly. And because I was coming from a media communication background, um, I wanted to have as I said, a change of career. So when I looked into a testing role, I saw what the job description was, and also the opportunity that you can work remotely, which was a bonus for me. And you have the opportunity to apply anywhere in England as well, but also overseas, and to make sure I'll be comfortable with a salary, and if I can improve myself with the skills and the experience, I can also, um, you know, uh, become even much greater than a current position or junior. And then they have the possibility to improve progressive quite rapidly. And that was one of the main reasons I decided to take part and, and look into the software test analyst job role. I found out through a friend that she actually done something before, and she advised me to maybe to look into it. But at start, I was kind of looking to maybe something else, trying to choose Futuretrend. But then she gave me a recommendation that they said that she actually said that they're very good people and they help a lot. And because she done the course, a similar course about manual testing, and she managed to find a job. So I was like, okay, you are one of the testimony as well. So I'll go the same path that you went. So to see if it actually happened to me as well. So that's the main reason I chose Futuretrend. And the training and mentoring was very, very good, in my opinion. I like the way the trainee Anil was explaining things to us, and it was very knowledgeable. And it wasn't easy at start because it was something I never done before, and but it was always there to help us out and answer any questions that we weren't clear about. And it was giving us examples, and then it wasn't going too fast as well. And it also gave us even practical hands-on experience as well to what he was teaching. So we had an experience of what the job or the future job will look like, and therefore that's what actually make my my experience and my knowledge about testing very clear, and it also helped me with my job interview as well, because I was able to explain whatever I learned during the training to the job interview, and to make me show myself that I was prepared. I was actually doing something when testing before. Yes, absolutely. Because as I said, it wasn't only the theory part. It's not like just a class, but you also engage with activities. Obviously, you have to do coursework, but it always show you how what on a day-to-day basis you're gonna do in the job is in automation environment or in a manual testing. What would you do, and how you prepare test cases, and um, how you have to create your self file to track whatever you need to be testing, and he actually shows the mainly things that as a tester, automation tester, who actually doing in his job, and also the experience that they give us is something that Anil gave us is something that will be an advantage, in my opinion, because I don't think people in the industry will have much experience, but with doing this kind of course, I think you probably have one or two experience in yourself in your bag. Once I started applying for the job after I finished my course, but initially I was liaising with Femi to make sure my CV is tailored perfectly, in order for me to apply to any test analyst job. After my contact Femi, went back and forth to fix my CV to make sure it was ready, and then I start straight away. And what I've done initially, I made sure I apply for 10 jobs every week. It could be like with an easy apply job, uh, or through obviously to various jobs, job board like Indeed, LinkedIn, but also I was looking into others company and apply with him as well. And yeah, I was make sure I was applying constantly just because I just wanted to have an interview just to make sure I prepare myself. The more interview I would get, I would believe that I would be more prepared, and I would be more confident, more familiar with the questions, and eventually would go a job. And to be honest, I had two interviews. One was for mobile testing, which I didn't get, but at the same time, for me, it was actually a positive experience because it was my first interview. I don't think I did that bad, but it was a bit different for what we studied because it was like mobile testing, and they were asking a bit, the application that we used were a bit different. But with the question that they asked me, and I knew straight away where I need to revise or double check the study, and to be more confident. And then after this one, then I'll go another job interview at Nest, and then I actually got the job at Nest. Um, for the one I just got for the manual role, there were three stages of the interview. The first was like a phone interview. They just asked me about myself, about my skills, and it was just a general interview, nothing from the HR department to make sure I was suitable for the role. And I passed the first stage of the interview. Then the second interview was a video call interview with the hiring manager, and asking me um, more technical question about testing. What was about testing? What kind of test have you done? And how did you get into testing? And what kind of experience, what your qualification, what kind of study do you take? And then and explain myself clearly to the hiring manager. Then I got invited to the third final interview, which was on site at Nest, ended up being in the head office. And then here was more the interview. They asked me a lot of questions. It was more intense, but it was more based on the technical question as well. They asked me about regression testing, everything that we cover basically on the course. So it was pretty easy because I also download the PowerPoint, so I was just revising everything, the slides, and uh, and then they were asking me obviously question about how do you work about within the team and things like that. I just used the STAR method in order to answer. and then because I was doing automation as well, so because my role is mainly about manual testing, but because of the course that we did about automation, the experience that the course that trainee gave us, I was able to go above and beyond, and to show them that I was actually experiencing automation as well, and not only about manual testing. And that I think that was crucial for the recruiter, and helped me a lot in guaranteeing the job. It was very, I was very happy. I was excited, to be honest with you, and it was a good experience because obviously I invested myself within the course, and I thought to myself it was well paid off. Sometimes when you invest yourself, but then you don't get something back, that you think, maybe I should have done that, but I have no regret. As soon as I got the news, uh, it's actually nice because you're going to change your career and you get one foot into the tech world as well, and it's something I always wanted to do, and I have no regret, to be honest with you. It was so happy, and I was so excited for the news, and I'm actually excited to start, to be honest with you, to see uh, the difference between my whole job and my new adventure. What is gonna lead me in the future. I want to go more into automation because something that I studied. So I wanted to improve myself and get more skills into automation and become maybe a senior, and then improve myself, improve my skills, and make sure I stay into the tech world. And yeah, I think I'll be enjoy this kind of industry, and I think it's a very rewarding in the long term, and I'm looking forward for it. And yeah, I just want to improve myself and to make sure I gain a lot of experience in order to become a leader, if eventually, if possible, in automation testing, become an expert. Yeah, my advice is to go for it. I think I believe it's a very rewarding industry. It's a very big industry that can pay you good money, good salary. Yes, it's going to be challenging. Obviously, when we do the training, our training was Saturday and Sunday, and which was good for me because of my shift pattern. But at the same time, it was 5 hours each day. But if you want to have this much knowledge or information possible, I think it's very worth it, in my opinion. My advice is to, if you want a career change, I think Futuretrend is a very good academy to go into it because they have quite very good skills training. I think Anil was very knowledgeable and very good. And I know he had a lot of experience, 15 plus experience in the business. So yes, I think he's there. It's a challenge that will pay off in the end. So my whole advice is to actually go for it, and then you will see there's going to be a reward for you.